That's a nice view of the train passing by. How beautiful is that? I'm just sitting here still, looking at the fire. Somebody had put fire there to the dry leaves, and so it's still burning, but now it's over. Now I'll go inside. So beautiful it is, right? What do you call this? Dusk. This is a time when evening meets night. Evening turns into night. Beauty of it. Are you bored getting the same videos, in the sense the same background, the same me, the same hairstyle, the same timing? Do you get bored? I sometimes get bored. I want to change the background when I take videos. Like, I want everything in the background to be seen, and I like it that way, but can't help. This camera doesn't give me those many options. So I slept well yesterday. I prayed and I slept. Prayers work like magic. So you must be thinking that way you should be living the life that you wish for. If prayers did work, then you should have prayed for everything that you like, and your life should be shaped in that way. A true question, because even I have thought about that, but perhaps it doesn't work like the way we wish. So what we can do is just pray. That's it. So I do pray for everything that I wish for, everything, including have it all phase of my life, that it starts from 47. I think 47 is quite a good age to start. So I did my stretches. I was doing a little of ramp walk. I love doing ramp walk. It's good for your thigh. It's good to shape your body, and it's good to give you a good posture also. I used to love it even when I was in college, but then I was fat and I used to enjoy. We used to have ramp walk in our college, and I would just enjoy the boys and girls doing it, and especially with music, it actually looks nice. And the smoother it is, the better it looks. It appears. I don't know how they feel when it is smooth. I mean, it should not be like that too much of swaying and so much of effort goes in that. No, you don't have to do that. You can make it simple, in the sense smooth, not simple, smooth, right? It's difficult it takes a while to remember the names of other people from other countries. I know even you feel the same difficulty to pronounce and remember the names of the states in India. The problem is there for everybody, because we don't have the clarity of that place. We are not familiar with that pronunciation, so that happens. The same thing with names. Indian names are so difficult for people from US to pronounce and remember. But at the same time, Indians have the same problem with many other nations like China, Japan, because it's just about familiarity. We are not familiar with it, that's it. So once you get familiar, I think we will remember it better. Don't you think so? I've been learning so much. You won't believe this time when I made my videos, the 4 videos which I made, the song videos, spending the entire day, I learned so much, so many things with regard to making a video. I learned through my mistakes and correcting myself. I know it was a big headache for me to repeat it, many of it, because I had to repeat it like take 3, take 4. It was very difficult for me. I required a high level of patience, and I did put it, and I learned so many things. So the next time I make a song video, it's going to be easier for me because I learned all those tricks, a lot of tricks, which improves the quality of the video. I'm just telling you, I'm not saying that it's a big thing, but I'm telling you the principle behind it. We can apply it to anything in our life. I know sometimes it feels like it's a headache to repeat things and while doing it through mistakes, but mistakes teach us to correct those mistakes and not to repeat them, and make a note of those corrections so that next time you face the same situation you can apply it. So just like my videos, when I make these videos, vlog videos, I learn a lot. I mean, I told you one thing, that I have something good in me, and that is improving. I improve every day. I correct myself, and I observe my mistakes all the time, and through mistakes I learn. That's one good thing that helps me a lot. So making this video, I'm learning every day, sort of every day I'm learning. So unfortunately I don't make a note of all the corrections and mistakes that I've come across or the corrections that I've made, but I do learn a lot, that is for sure, every day. Last time when I made those 4 videos, I've learned so much, and I am telling to myself, oh my god, if only I had known this before, my videos would have been so easier to make, and the quality would have been much better than what it turned out to be then, honestly. So next time when I make a video, it's going to be much easier for me because I've learned all these tips and lessons. So it's not going to be as difficult as before. So every day you're going to get, most probably you're going to get one clip from me. I'll try to do that. Okay? Somehow it might help you, you never know. You know, when I make those vlogs every day, my whole intention is that let it help somebody. There are so many people in our world who needs encouragement, who needs motivation, and they don't find it. They don't find a source, a reliable source or a strong force from where they can derive motivation, because every day we need motivation. Do you know that every day to wake up from the bed is easy, but the next steps that you need to take just after waking up, from there onwards it needs motivation. And sometimes it's like in a day you have to motivate yourself every second of the day, every hour, to do simple things like having your bath. You must have noticed it, that if you have to wash your hair, you need motivation, a lot of it, right? Even I need it. And if you have to go out, if you have to iron, if you have to wear the dress and make a call to someone, meet someone, talk to someone, go to school, go to work, everything, the entire day, it requires motivation. And where do we get it from? Sometimes we are not able to generate it by ourselves. So that's the reason you look around. Now you're young for that probably, but as you grow older, as you step into your adulthood in coming 3 years, it's going to change a lot. Your sources of exposure is going to be wider than what it is now, and that helps a lot. So you can take the support of things beyond your surroundings to get yourself inspired. That's the reason people watch some reels, people have some videos which they have saved, so that you derive some kind of inspiration from here and there, because you need to motivate yourself every day. Otherwise we get stuck, what's the point? You get a thought like that, what am I doing the entire day? Those thoughts are going to come when you are an adult, maybe even it comes now, but it does come. And that's the reason I make videos, because one thing that I have to contribute to the world and people is what do you say, it's positivity. I just have it, and I just generate it in larger quantity probably. And so I'm like, let me just share it. It's possible for people to keep themselves motivated in any circumstance, if you know the source, if you know what actually motivates you. Okay, so that's the reason. Probably I'll try to. I'm not promising you anything, but I will try to share a video every day. I got up, I did my yoga, stretches, I did a little of catwalk. As I said, it helps to improve your posture, and you know that you are carrying yourself lightly and smartly. It's important, you know? So I did that, and now I'm going to have breakfast. And that's it. You have a good day. No worries about anything. Everything is going to turn out the best. So I'm going to the mall. The beautician who I go to always, she said she's going to come there. Maybe. Otherwise, otherwise I'm going to the mall. I decided. I told you I had 3 options. I had to go somewhere. So, where are you going? And I also edited one video. Tomorrow morning I'm coloring my hair. You can see a lot of gray hair. And that's it. Okay. What else is there to speak? Sometimes some of the videos that I've shared with you, when I just watch it now while editing my video, I like it. I'm like, this is so good. I spoke so well to him. So many good things. Sometimes it's pretty boring. Some of the videos I really don't like it because I don't have anything much to say on those days, and then still I make a video, so it's that's boring. So I told you I've reduced on my food intake, and so you can see that I'm losing some weight. Very little weight, not that I want to become thin or anything, not like that. Just a little of weight I want to lose, which will make me look better. I've been eating too much of rice and all those things, not required at all. So what's written on my t-shirt, you can read it. See, Self-Care Friday. Sorry, today is Tuesday, but then this is, I set all my dresses in an order, like one day this one, next day this one. So this is what came today. Actually a different dress had come, but then with that I have to wear my Capri denim jeans, which I don't want to wear today, so I changed to this. What's happening in your world? So much is happening, probably. I'll try to set this. There's a lock, you know, the flash lock is here, so no matter where, whatever be the light, the camera will have the same brightness. I didn't know about it, I just knew today. So you can lock it, because if you don't lock it, it keeps changing. See, now it's locked, and now this will be, no matter where I take with this camera, the brightness will be the same. You don't have to change it. So I didn't know about the lock until today. That's what I said in the morning. A lot of things you can learn by doing, right? You take care. I'll be back in 2 hours time. I'll do a proper walking, and that's it. I'm listening to songs because my sinusitis is not gone. So after a little time listening to music, kind of get headache, kind of. So I listened to it while going, and then I stopped, so I can hear the noise that is in the surrounding, and I like that too. What happened to the light? Okay, so this is a different experience. Still it's foggy, right? Wait. So, walking without listening to music is a different experience. And there was no crowd in the mall. I'm going to the mall after a few days. Tomorrow, I will go to another place, not to the mall. So, what's happening around the world? What day is today? Tell me. It's Tuesday. I had idli in the morning. That's how I remember the day. Can you believe that? That's what happens when you stay in a PG. You remember the day as per the food that you had. I said this before, right? I remember having said this. Okay, I have a crossing here. Let me pause. Okay, there was a crossing. Now I've reached GKVK. So is there anything we could talk about? Anything at all? As I said, somebody has to hold this mobile for me. Somebody has to hold the camera so I can talk. Look at this. This will not be there tomorrow because tomorrow I will be coloring my hair. Not decided if it's going to be in the morning or I like to color it in the morning because that's more comfortable. It's a busy road. Here crossing roads is like we have to be focused on that. Pay attention to the traffic. Pay attention to the roads and not be distracted by something else like mobile and other things. Then you are going to meet with an accident or you're going to fall in a pit somewhere because these slabs have a lot of gap between them. Okay, so pay attention to your to what is here on the road. Be on the road, not around. Okay, so that's about it. Now another 10 minutes from here walk. Because I've reduced on my food intake these days, I feel hungry. Honestly, today I was feeling so hungry, so tempted to have something. So what I did, I didn't go to the food court at all, and in the supermarket, I spent a long time looking for some wheat biscuit, which has the base as wheat, and no sugar. I spent 5 minutes finding it, but I couldn't. Every biscuit it is made of maida. So I didn't have it. I was actually wanting to have something. If there was a chaat shop on the way, I would have had it. No, it's not there. There's nothing on this road. The road is khali. It directly takes you to PG and that's it. Nothing more. I'm feeling hungry. There must be some chaat shops here and there, so you could have it. So why am I feeling hungry? Because I reduced on my quantity of food. You know, like the amount of rice that I have in the afternoon is reduced. The count of chapatis is reduced. I have only 3 chapatis now. Here, one chapati is like the size of the moon, a small moon that is. So actually, if you compare it, I'm just having 1.5 chapati. That's it. And rice also I've reduced much quantity, and I'm trying to have something other in more quantities, like whatever is the side dish, just having like you could have fish or eggs or any sprouts. I'm not having sprouts as such, but I would like to have it. Confused of whether to buy an electric cooker or induction stove. Which is going to be better for me? I'm just thinking. I don't know. Which will be going by the utility of it. I want something that I can use more and more. So, which would that be? It's getting dark. By the time I reach PG, it's going to be dark. I hope there's something to eat here on the way charts. I've been praying that I will not have any dreams because I've had enough of dreams now. So, but even yesterday I had some dreams which I don't remember, thankfully. I don't like dreaming at night. It disturbs the sleep. Disturbed sleep means having dreams, right? So did my exercise and stretches. I've lost so much of weight. I've come to shape now. Now I just have to maintain this weight. That's it. I don't want to lose any more weight. So this is what I'm going to stick to. Yesterday evening I browsed and found out some snacks which I can buy, which is not fatty and not sugary. So some of the snacks I found, I'm going to order them, because as I told you, when you reduce on the quantity you feel like eating something. Actually it's good to have fruits, but then I only buy one kind of fruit at a time. I can't have more. So this time I bought orange, I told you yesterday. So I do want some snacks, like one or two. If you eat, that urge to have something and that hunger which you have, that subsides, and that's the reason I want some snacks. I was coloring, and when I tied my hair and when I applied all the color, I started looking like that boy. What are you doing? Now I have to sit here without doing anything for 45 minutes, an hour. Then I'll wash. I love coloring, It's like probably because I like painting. Maybe because of that. It's pretty easy to color your hair. You just need to get in that flow. When you get in the flow, it's easy. So what does my face look like now? Oh, this is my face actually. If I had short hair, when I had short hair, I looked like this. When I had short hair for 3 years. From 19 or 20, I think, till 21, I had this kind of hair. So this time it's coffee brown. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Here a little color is there, but you can't wipe that. If you wipe that, the hair color will go. So that's how it is. Some things when you do it, you realize how good it is, how enjoyable it is. And simply we just wait for others to do it for us, and there are so many. When you depend on other people, the problem is that in most of the cases, I'm not saying in all the cases, it's like they're doing you a favor, and then you have to just wait for them, and there's so many problems. So if the things that you can do, you think you can do, you should always do yourself. It's much better that way. Because you have so much freedom when you do. In the sense, you can experiment with different colors. Like when you're coloring, I can try out any color I want and apply 2 colors if I want, two shades, mix them, and there's so many advantages when you do yourself. So I just sit here, so my hair will dry and I can set my hair. I colored my hair today and washed my hair, and I was thinking of just drying it, ironing it, but then it's not dry. At the back it's not dry, so I will just sit here until it is dry. I'm just looking at my hair, and I can see that I have had a lot of hair fall in my right side where I have sinusitis, but left side it's pretty nice and thick. So that's due to my sinus. I had cold last week and I've been having the sinus issues. So I've been just giving a head massage like this often, so that my sinusitis, whatever is there, it will get released and it will feel better. You can't see a thing, right? I know. Can't help it. It's that sunny here. 5 minutes I'll sit here and my hair will dry, then I'll iron it. I'll go without music. I'll take a walk. You definitely are going to sweat a lot because it's humid and hot. Not too much humid, but still it's humid. So I'll go take a walk and then probably eat some snacks and then come back. and then sit in the balcony, spend some time, meditate. So all of it lined up now, which means that I'll take only 1 hour or so to go there and come back, and then the rest of the time I'll be in the balcony. I tied my hair, I set it, and then I tied my hair because I can't eat it. The snacks that I said I have to stand there and eat, so I will not be able to eat it if I have left my hair. It keeps coming to your mouth. So that's the reason I tied it. Camera holder, the videos will be so much better than holding it in my hand. Look at this now. I fixed it between my fingers, and it looks much better, right? Otherwise, what happens when you take it with your hand, it keeps moving, and I don't like it. I don't think the video. Oh, today I wanted to talk to you about that. Today in the morning, I saw one video of yours where it's mirror image, in the sense it's divided into 3 sections. It's like mirror. It's called as mirror option. You have it in in the editing part, and it's not at all nice. You should not use it. So in that video, the clip is divided into 3. So there are 3 ones. It's not one of the features that you should be using in a video. I don't know who has edited it. Somebody has done it, but the video gets. See, so much volume that I doubt if I can think clear. Still, I have so many doubts about that. Let me just share it. Utilize this time. Okay. I came at 7:30, my usual time, but it's not done. It will take another 40 minutes probably. So I have to sit here until. Okay. So I started my morning. Today no exercise, nothing. It's not required. I've done it from so many days, for so many days. Which means now I'm going out. I need to buy something from the shop. You can hear the music down. Go to the kitchen as well. Have my breakfast. Then go to the shop and buy the thing that I want to buy. Okay. സ്റ്റൂൾ വേണം ഇവിടെ ആ കവറിൻ്റെ മുകളിൽ വെച്ചോ. It's pretty dark, isn't it? Can't touch it. Let's change the. Yeah, it's okay. The flash was off. Okay, I will have my breakfast, then go get it. You have a good day. It's a holiday for you today. From today you have study holidays, right? I had my breakfast. I went to buy this. This is curds for afternoon. There's a small shop here, so I'll get curds from here. You can get anything you want, because for all the other shops you have to go a distance. So just immediately you want something, you can come out and have it. You want to see the road and all those, it's nice to see where someone is living. Not today, tomorrow I'll show you the places here. This place I've shown, you don't know what the PG looks like and all that, right? Oh my god, the only problem here, there's so many stray dogs, so many. So it's like you never know when they could attack you. They don't usually, but they just come and it's a train. They just come and sniff and go, but then you have to be cautious all the time. Okay, so there are some Malayalis in this PG, a few of them. So that's how. Right. Every day you're seeing me without a bath. Just the same time I make a video, right? Like when I just finish my breakfast and take a walk, which means that definitely it is before bath and not fresh. So many times when I make videos I get bored with that. I like a change in the background, the way I look, the way I sound. Anything, when there is a change, it feels much better. I don't know if you have tried that. Change is always good. You'll learn all this as you grow up. Now you are too early to think about all these things, many of the things which I say. But then, just because in my life I didn't do it on time doesn't mean that you should also do it at the same time. Doesn't have to be so. So if I had someone to tell me all these things at the right time, maybe I had the intelligence, I was wise enough to inculcate so many habits and include a lot of thoughts which didn't occur to me myself. Right? So if I had someone, because even a teacher who I was very poor in mathematics, when I was doing my school. So I had a good maths teacher whom I never liked because she didn't look good at all. I had this habit of liking people by their looks also. So that lady, she was kind of bald, and now I regret that. But when you're a child, you do that sometimes. You weigh people by the way they look before you know how the person is, and then sometimes you like a person more when you know who they are. But I never liked her because she was not attractive. She was my math teacher, and once I was put in I had to stay back after school because I was weak in mathematics, and she was taking a remedial class, it's called as, only for a group of students who are not doing well in maths, so that we could do well in the exams. So I was pretty irritated because it means that you can go from the school only by 5 o'clock, and at that time my school was in Palappuram. Kairambara is very far from the stop, so it's like you have to walk about 45 minutes to come to the bus stop. So at 5 o'clock, 5:30 probably, we will walk from there, and 6 o'clock we'll reach the Kairambara stop and then get a bus. She'll be there, and a few students who are weak like me had company, and but she knew that I was not interested in that, and once she called me to the staff room, and I remember she told me she wrote some quotations in a page and handed it to me. And when I read it, what she had said, one of us has a talent. Each one of us is good in some way. So we all cannot be stars for the same reason, but you could be someone better for some reason. So you need to find out what that reason is. So what she was trying to motivate me, that even if you are poor in mathematics and you are put in this class, it is for your good, so that you improve it and you will be able to go to the next class, and when the time comes you will realize that this is not it, there is more than that. From that writing, I started liking her, because I realized that it's not just looks, it's beyond that. She genuinely wanted us to do well. Honestly, she wanted us to get better in studies, or clear the exams and go to the next class, or do well, so that you don't ultimately, what she wanted to tell me was that this is not it, you have more than this. There is so much more in life, and right now don't just decide that I am poor in studies, I'm not good, because this is not all, there is something more than that. So she had written 2 quotations, and both were very short. Not today, tomorrow, Sunday is tomorrow, right? A very short message, unlike every day, because it's your exam time, it's your study time. Still, you can just go through it if you feel like. If you don't feel like, then you can just keep it saved and look at it another day after your exams are over. But I'm writing to you tomorrow, okay? A very short mail. Every time I think that I will write to you short, but it never happens. It just goes on and on, probably because I'm so interested in those topics, maybe because of that. Okay, so you study, you have a good time, You can have a good time studying also. You know, I've had it. So how to have a good time studying? Probably I can write on that tomorrow. Okay, let me think. Most of the things that I've shared with you is just a translation of whatever I have experienced, how things work for me. So maybe I just get a feeling that it works for someone else. So it's like that. So whatever things, whatever experiences you have had and it worked for you for betterment, that is, you have a tendency to share it with others as well, hoping that it will work for them. Maybe if it doesn't cost you anything. You can just let it go, right? So we will see. Maybe I can write to you about how to feel good giving exams and studying. You can actually, because I've had those times and I've felt good. Going to the mall, I thought I'll be going to another place here for getting my pants, which I'd given for alteration the other day, if you remember. But it's not done, so I don't have to go there. So instead, there I'll be going on Monday. Today I'll be going to the mall. This is one of my favorite dresses, which I bought from the men's section. You know, I love buying from men's section, but thing is, I need the smallest, and this is the smallest. But I had to get this altered. The smallest one, even the smallest one from the men's section, doesn't fit me. But they have a good collection, like simple and nice t-shirts than in the women's section. I like the fitting in men's section, but it's the only problem is that you don't get the right size there. You get larger size. You know, they have a size. The smallest size that comes for men is like medium for women. It's like that. But this is one of my favorite, and it goes so well with light shades. So it looks like a very kind of cloudy day, but there are no clouds. I don't know why it's looking like this. The sun is hiding somewhere. So I'll just go and maybe I'll take a walk on all the floors and come back soon and order something from outside for dinner, because I told you I just had a finger millet ball for lunch. All the other items had become stale, whatever I had saved for lunch. But I had it, you know. It's like vomiting because it was not tasting good, but I wanted to have it, and because I had it, it was not tasting good. Oh, look at that. Don't see that. That's the lift. The lift that's not working. Yes, sorry. So let's come this side. So that's it. Let me go and come back soon. Meanwhile, you just wake up and carry on with life. That's it. I'll listen to some songs. I've got so many TED Talks saved now, and I listen to it. It helps me to improve my listening skills, and it helps me to collect new informations and gaining more knowledge of new things which I didn't know. And that's a new hobby that I've started. Listening to the spiritual talks, listening to some of the TED Talks, because it sharpens you're not looking at anything, you're just listening to it, right? So when you listen, your listening skills are sharpened, and it's good, and it gets registered more, stronger than if you would have watched it and listened. All right.
This song is for all the criticals and everyone, and of course, our very own personal criticals, Maestro Spanky.
Do you like that? Tamil. Crowded than usual this mall. I was not thinking to take a video because it's the same stuff which I'll be showing. So, but then I heard this sound and then I knew that's a concert. So what is happening around the world? It's weekend. I want to go to some places now. It's high time that I start traveling. Short distance some places so that I get some new contents for the video. Not been getting any contents like yesterday's video which I uploaded. You won't believe it. It's all the content is me, my talking, my thoughts. That's it. I'm not like I want to share the same stuff every time. I like to have a variance and have different contents going in the video, but you have to get it right. So sometimes you don't get it. Did I see the shop when I was walking there down? I don't remember. So that's how it is. Now you can't hear the song, right? Anyway, we'll take a round and then come back, stand there, listen to some songs. Standing for too long is difficult. Can't do that. Can you hear the song? Some interesting song. More of Kannada songs. What happened to this light? It's such a song. Hindi song. You want to listen to Hindi song? You want to listen? I'm very choosy when it comes to songs. Not all of the songs are of my choice. It's nice. You can stand here.
I hope you guys are having fun, yeah? Okay. We just we took 10 minutes break and we back. Meantime, you can just charge yourself and that's it.
10 minutes break. So I have already come in one round by now. Okay, one more round. I'll go to the food court and come. Anyway, today I have to order from outside. What is the occasion like today? Why there's a concert? I don't know. I should have checked the list. They have a list of days mentioned. It's available on Google. The same thing happened even last time. Ban Ke Hawa, the song, the karaoke was so fast and it was just going, and I had to sing with it. I had no other option. I didn't want to. And later when I listened to it, the song is so fast, and I'm just reading out words, not singing, literally reading. That's because you don't have a karaoke proper one. So singing in orchestra is easier than that, because when you're singing in orchestra, they adjust everything according to your singing. It's not like you have to adjust with their singing. Have you seen when they start the pitching, person sings and then they set the orchestra. That's how it works. So that's one advantage of singing with the orchestra. You can sing at your own speed and you can enjoy the beauty of the song. We are walking in so many people today in the food court. Today there is rush. Oh, the power is gone. So nice, so beautiful it looks. Right? The power is gone. When this Inox is going to open and I'm going to come and watch a movie here, I have no idea. When is the time? When is that auspicious day? Watch any stupid movie. I'll wait. It seems Jawan movie of Shah Rukh Khan's is a hit, is a box office hit. I didn't know that. I don't know what style I've told you, right? So beautiful it is. Look at the size. It's one piece covers quarter of the wall. It's that size. So did you like my new shade? Next time I'm going to buy chocolate brown. You can try now that I'm applying to my own hair, not depending on someone else. There are some advantages. Of course, there may be some disadvantages as well, but obviously there are some advantages as well. Okay. One of it is like you can experiment with colors. You can apply 2 colors if you want. I told you this. Like if there any discount in some Domino's, so I can buy. Not there. Okay. So instead of your late delivery discount which you were availing, now Zomato is offering you a new scheme which starts from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. every evening. Okay, so today I thought let me just try that. Anyway, I have to buy something. I was so enthusiastic about having my lunch and I got something from outside. It didn't work out. Oh, let's come that way. I kept it covered and the moisture has released to the food and everything was stale. So it's literally like I have not had some bad smell. Lunch. It's like that. Oh, bad smell, yeah. You know what? There's a washroom here. That is one mistake I have noticed here. There is a washroom this side. They should have set the washroom the other side. In food court, no matter how clean you maintain the washroom, still there is some kind of bad smell. I know. Fast forward all this part. So we're going down. We have reached the escalator area. This is the floor where you have songs, okay, the concert. So जाके देखते हैं कि क्या कौन सा गाना गा रहे हैं वो लोग. अब हिंदी तुम्हें पसंद है तो हिंदी गाएंगे, ज़रूरी नहीं है ना. मुझे लगता है कि वो लोग ज़्यादा हिंदी सॉन्ग्स गा रहे हैं, लेकिन बीच बीच में कन्नड़ा भी गा रहे हैं. कुछ कन्नड़ा गाने भी अच्छे होते हैं. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि तुम्हें लिरिक्स मालूम हो, लेकिन अगर लिरिक्स मालूम है तो बेहतर है. लेकिन ज़रूरी नहीं है कि लिरिक्स तुम्हें आता हो, लैंग्वेज तुम्हें आता हो. बहुत सारे ऐसे गाने हैं जो मुझे पसंद हैं, जो मुझे
Yeah?
Yes.
I need more volume from the crowd. If you all know the song, मैं चाहूँ तुझको मेरी राहें बना, फिदा हूँ मेरी राहें बना. That's a beautiful song. Let's see which one next. Which language she's going to sing. I don't like the song.
sing also. Some other day, probably.